Hey guys, Dr. Berg here. In this video, we're going to talk about the #1 reason for weight loss failure. You ready for this? The answer is this: the person never starts. Okay, they just don't start. That's #1. #2, they start, but they quit because it doesn't work. They don't see results. And in this video, I'm going to show you, and we're going to go deeper into why they don't start or why it doesn't work for them, okay? So the first principle is that you're going against gravity when you're trying to lose weight. It's a very unnatural thing trying to lose weight. The body doesn't like to lose anything, okay? Losing is a negative goal. Your body will fight losing fat by slowing down your metabolism. You already probably found this out already, okay? Let me show you something. Now, if we look deeper, I think the reason why people don't start is they just don't have the confidence, or they don't know what to do, or they'll quit because they think they have low willpower, when in fact they just have the wrong strategy. So we're going to talk about getting a better strategy. We're going to go from losing something to gaining something. We're going to go depriving yourself to satisfying yourself, from stopping to start, avoiding to eating certain things, and focusing on that, or cutting versus cutting calories. We're going to add certain things. I mean, think about it. If you actually do this incorrectly, you're going to still crave the wrong foods. You're still going to be hungry. You're still going to be tired. You're still going to be tempted. It's not going to work. You're going to quit and go back to your old habits. So let me just show you this next part of exactly what to do as far as a better strategy. So let me ask you a question. If we could increase the results consistently, rid your cravings, raise your energy up, handle your temptations, and get you to feel satisfied, would you stick with it? Would you start the program? Okay, the single most important thing to get results is to lower insulin. If we keep insulin lowered, we can actually get you in the fat burning. We can fix a stubborn metabolism. We can fix your set point. Now, out of all the actions to do, the most important is to have 2 to 3 meals per day, no snacking. So the less frequent the meal. Why? Because every time you eat, you spike insulin. So if we can do less meals, that action is even more important than what you eat in that meal. Now, don't use that as an excuse to eat junk, but if you eat 6 meals a day or all day long, you snack at night, that is going to screw you up. So you don't want to do that. So two would be the best if you can do 2 meals and spread it out, nothing in between. That's going to really start increasing your results. And we're not talking about calorie counting, and we're not talking about depriving you. We're just talking about a better strategy, okay? Now, we got to handle the cravings for sugars and carbs. That is merely a potassium deficiency. When you have enough potassium, your body can store sugar in between meals very easily, and the need for sugar goes way down. And in fact, you can fix this insulin issue by taking more potassium, because potassium lowers the need for insulin. It lowers insulin. But when you have an insulin problem, and if you're not familiar with this, I'll put some links down below about insulin resistance. If you have an insulin problem, you can't absorb potassium in the first place. So if we fix this and add more potassium, you instantly don't crave anymore. Okay, so you just have to prove it to yourself. But to do that, you don't want to take potassium. You want to consume more vegetables. You need at least minimum 7 cups of vegetables per day. It's not hard to do that. Just have a couple big salads, and that's it. Okay, you have to have it consistently. Now, to raise your energy, we're going to add 3 to 6 ounces of protein per meal. That's going to spike your energy. So the combination, we're just combining things to enhance and have a better strategy. So we need to make our protein like quality, like fish, chicken, even beef. That's fine. Make sure it's organic or grass-fed. Don't do the protein powders unless you maybe do one, but don't do soy protein powder. That's really a low quality. Eggs are really good. Now, handle temptations, okay? Like Christmas, holidays, going out to dinner. Everywhere you go, you're tempted. So you want to get the junk out of your house, get the sweets out of the house, and you need to make substitute foods. Now, I'm going to put a link down below of a whole bunch of amazing recipes. If you haven't seen these before, you can make these, and I'm just going to show you, like, here. This is a shortbread cookies. These are to die for. There is no sugar. It's low carb. You can consume this, but you have to consume it in between, at the meal, not in between the meal. So the rule is you cannot have this in between the meal or at night. You have to have it with the meal. And this is kind of just going to get you to be satisfied so you can go longer. So, I mean, these would, if you had these, you wouldn't have to be tempted to any type of sugary thing. This is a peanut butter cookie. And look at these. These are amazing. And they're chewy. You can do this after a meal as your dessert. You can do brownies, for example. Here's these brownies. Amazing. You can have this at the end of the meal. Look at caramel. You can actually have a recipe for caramel, and it tastes just like caramel, and there's no sugar. If you had this in your house, you would not be tempted. Now, what I like to do is I like to take candied pecans, and I have a recipe below, and shortbread cookies, and put them in my ice cream. Now, I do have a recipe I'm coming up with for ice cream, that you can make your own ice cream. This is my own type of ice cream that we're working on. We're on the third round. The first round tastes like chalk. Second round tastes like, created a lot of digestive issues. This is, finally we nailed it. And vanilla ice cream, there's a chocolate. It's amazing. Stay tuned for more, but it has no hormones, no sugar, lactose-free, and a lot of fat. So this would be another snack that you could do. So these are just things that you want to start putting together and starting to make a program that has more preparation, and you're preparing to do a successful program rather than just try to start starving yourself and eating less calories. It doesn't work. Now, to feel satisfied, you need to add fat. Fat is the only thing that will not spike insulin. Carbohydrates and too much protein will, but if you add fat with the meal, you're going to be able to go longer. And then all these snacks that I'm showing you are filled with fat. You don't have to go crazy with eating a lot of them, just have one. But that will, you'll feel like you're not deprived, and you'll go longer without eating. So you can actually do this. So all these tie in together. But it's almost impossible to do this without fat. You need fat because you actually don't spike insulin, and you go longer, and you could probably just do 2 meals a day. So I'm talking about avocado, coconut oil, butter, fattier meats, nuts, almond butter, healthy fats that you can do that allow you to be more satisfied. Okay? Okay, for those of you that need more tools, that you need more details, I have the membership site, and you want to definitely check this thing out because I have over 200 lessons in this membership program. It shows you all the details of what to eat, what not to eat, what to do in social situations, how to overcome all sorts of barriers, stress eating, eating out of boredom, you name it. I show you what to do to solve that. Then I get into body problems, how to handle sleeping issues, hot flashes, pain, because those could be a barrier for you losing weight. I go into the body types, what to do for your specific body type. I have case studies on body type issues. I have advanced techniques on different body types of what you can do to speed up the function of the endocrine glands. Okay, we talk about that. And this is released after month 1. Also, the exercise is released after the 2nd month. All the advanced techniques in both interval training and toning and fat burning types of exercises. And then as a bonus, I have this really cool thing. It's called the Meal Maker. You could, at a press of a button, select all the foods that you like for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and bam, make your weekly eating plan. You put it in the fridge and you forget about it. You can just follow that plan so you don't have to think about what to prepare. You've already done that. And this is kind of a hidden thing that people don't do. They don't prepare for the week. So if you have something that you can quickly prepare and you can just focus on just doing it and you have it all planned out, you'll be way more successful. So that's a bonus as long as you're in the membership site. And also this really cool new thing called a symptom checker. Okay. Right now there's over 104 symptoms. Okay. You can click on any symptom from fatigue, sleeping problems, prostate issues, dry skin, dizziness, ringing the ears, and I will show you all the potential causes and then what to do about it. So this is linking the cause and effect relationship to all these symptoms. That took me a long time to create, and I hope you like this bonus right here. This alone is worth this entire program right here. So you get to have access to that as long as you're on the site too. It's very cool as a reference. You can look up your specific thing, and it's very easy to use. And then we have live Q&A webinars every month where you can ask questions. And then we have access, you have access to me personally if you have a question. So just don't abuse that, because some people are writing a book and they have questions, okay, just constantly, and page after page after question. So this is meant as an occasional quick one question that's not in here, A lot of the questions that people ask are in the program, so don't abuse that. So this just is going to allow you to take it to the next level. So what I want you to do next is to apply all the information that I taught you, and also check out the membership site. I put a link below, and I hope to see you on the inside. Thanks for watching.